Well, actually, now my eye is more on Mindtree because there's such a crucial board meeting today. And, our colleague Mugdha caught up with the CEO, Rostow Ravanan, the four of them who now believe that they are the injured innocent. Rostow Ravanan still believing that he has support from large institutional investors. Well, the men of the moment, actually, the Mindtree promoters. Listen to this very interesting chat.
With respect to the independent directors, they are completely aligned with our approach. The board as a whole has endorsed the stand that we have taken and all the steps that we have taken. The independent directors have a statutory obligation, so they will fulfill that obligation as and when that appropriate time comes. But the entire leadership team and the entire board is completely aligned with this approach. So any reports that indicate any kind of differences within the board is completely, totally false.
Okay. And you have reiterated even during your press conference last week that you continue to enjoy support from institutional investors. But you've only specifically named Nalanda Capital, which holds about 10% stake or so. Why have you not named the others? Do you see others backing you as well?
Absolutely. The question was at that time was posed to me saying that what does Nalanda Capital think? And I guess it could have been asked by that particular journalist because they are, like you said, they are our largest shareholder. So we said, yes, we have spoken to them and they are in line with our way of thinking. No difference of opinion from their side. But many of our large investors have exactly that same view.
So you said you named Nalanda because you specifically asked about it. Let me also name a few others. You have, Amansa, you have Arohi, you have UTIMF and several others. What is their stand on this deal?
Completely aligned to our approach. No difference of opinion amongst any of our large shareholders.
And L&T continues to say that this is not a hostile takeover. They say that Mindtree will continue to remain an independent entity. Has this been communicated to you categorically, or have you sought any such assurance from them on this?
We have not sought anything from anybody, but if somebody gives us something, obviously we will take a look at it. One of the reasons why we are successful as a leadership team is we are very data-driven in all our decisions. So if somebody presents data to us, we will no doubt take a look at that data and then make our decisions on that basis there. But as of now, no such data has been given beyond the statements in the media. And maybe on a lighter vein, I can say that all the comments that are written about us, and when I know how divorced they are from our reality, so therefore then I'm unable to take any, real seriousness for the comments that are attributed to L&T in the media, because all those statements have only come to us through the media, and because I don't believe all the things that are written about Mindtree, I don't want to believe anything else that they have said as well. But we have not reached out to them, they have not reached out to us, nothing has come to us directly.
I know it's just been a week since L&T made that open offer, but have you seen any kind of attrition, any signs of attrition or any concerns from clients who may be holding back on renewing contracts or so on? Anything on those lines so far?
So firstly, L&T has not announced an open offer. L&T has just announced that they have signed an agreement. No, again, to be sort of absolutely precise, they have signed an agreement with Coffee Day Group to buy that 20%.
Right.
That itself is subject to regulatory approval. So that itself will close only in due course whenever those approvals are received. They have intended to buy another 15% and want to launch an open offer by 31%, all of which is way ahead in the future. So nothing. Nothing has happened as of yesterday. As of yesterday, my shareholder in my shareholder register continues to be Coffee Day Group and all their entities there. So nothing has changed at the moment for us. No change to sort of client perceptions at the moment because we have been in touch with our clients continuously. Many people have shown their interest and their support for us. Some people have had questions. We have been engaging with our clients and answering those questions there. So it's business as usual for us at the moment.
L&T last week had said that there was a similar deal about 4 years ago, and they had actually said that Mindtree management had approached them and it didn't go through. But last week you said that it was Mindtree which had rejected the offer. Could you just give some clarity on what happened 4 years ago and with respect to what's happening now?
I can tell you that we never approached anybody then or now there. So to that extent, this is not a deal that Mindtree sought. Our shareholder had, his own challenges or issues or whatever priorities. So he went and did a deal based on those priorities. We were not party to the transaction, and neither then nor now.
Okay, we will play you more chunks of that conversation later on in the day as well, but clearly they're not taking it happily, and we will have to see what happens, whether the top brass leaves or whether they stay put, whether some rapprochement is achieved. Well, for the moment, the markets are a bit placid, a 0.25% higher, so not making a dash towards 11,400, at the same time not giving up early gains. We'll do one thing, we'll take a break, and then we're going to discuss yet another sector. We've been discussing various sectors of the Indian economy. We're going to discuss the NBFC sector to check out whether growth has returned, they're able to access the markets, and what does this inverted yield curve mean for corporate borrowers and not just the government. We'll be joined by Suyash Chaudhary, Head of Fixed Income at IDFC MF, and we will also be joined by two NBFC companies.